Here's the thing is you have to step into a place of relational favor with God that is a lifestyle anointing. And you meet those people who are trying to promote themselves. You meet them. We meet them all the time. You meet those people who are trying to promote themselves, and you meet those people who don't need any promotion because there's a presence on them. And you know it as soon as you start talking to them. And then, just Jesus standing between you draws you together. Yeah? And it's a fascinating facet of life in the kingdom relationally. Jesus makes a way where there is no way, and he opens and closes doors. And so I've always just said to him, I'm not bothered about, I don't care about opening doors for myself. All I want to do is be close to you. You open the doors, you close the doors. I'll go through any door you want. I really don't care. I don't have an ego about this thing. I just want to be with you where you are. Yeah? Because that's the permission for us, that where he is, so will we be also. So I just want to be with him. It's like Jesus saying to the Father, I only say what he's saying. I only do what he's doing. My meat and my drink is to be in that space with my Father and do the work of him who sent me. So there's no ego in that place. So there doesn't need to be any promotion. Let him open the doors. Let him close the doors. You stay as tight to his heartbeat as possible. So our overall favor needs to extend beyond those people and beyond this horizon. When God shows you an horizon in front of you, it may seem far away from you. Understand this, your real horizon is beyond that. Yeah, that's just the marker. That's just the landmark that you can see right now from where you are. Huh? So, in the presence of God, he develops your presence before people. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about promoting yourself. You just need to be in that place with God and let him favor you. It's interesting, growing up in a kind of sports-mad family and being surrounded by a lot of cousins and so on who were at a high level in sports. And, you talk to some players and they just say, well, I'm just glad to be a part of the squad. In other words, when they get into the squad, I've made it. I'm just glad to be a part of the squad. And, with those people, unless they grow out of that, they won't get into the team. Being in the squad is one thing. Being in the team is another. Yeah? So if you're satisfied being in the squad, you'll never make it into the team. And then if you get into the team and you've got this attitude of, I really will be happy just to get a game and to get some minutes on the pitch and so on and so forth, then you know that you've already chosen your level. Here's the thing. When you hear a young player with real humility, become part of a squad and they say, I'm happy to be in the squad, but I want to be an Australian international. What you're looking at is somebody who understands the space they're in right now, but they're also seeing their horizon. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your horizon can't be here. Yeah, it has to be out there. That's why it's so important for us to be present future. We enjoy the present. I'm going to enjoy being in the squad, but my heart is fixed on being an international player. Yeah? So you live present, you live future. Everything we're doing right now is not just about the present, it's about who we are becoming and what we will be doing and what place are we going to be occupying. We are growing into something. That's why you need to love process. Or process, as we say it in America. You need to love process. It's the process that makes you rich, not the outcome. It's walking with God. It's becoming what you should be day in, week in, month in, year in. It's that whole process of walking with God. Love the walk, love the journey. Don't get so hung up on the destination that you forget to enjoy the journey. Love beating the enemy. Love beating your old self. Love getting free. Love being free. Love the people around you. Love the problems and the difficulties. Love the learning that's involved in process. Yeah? It's a process that makes you rich, not the outcome. You know, most people come to a conference because they want to come down at the end. They want to have hands laid on them by the apostle or by the prophet or whatever. And what they want is for you to magically do something in terms of the laying on of hands that will mean that they don't have to go through everything. They can magically become the person they really want to be. Jesus does not do magic. Here's the thing. When you have an impartation, it has two levels attached to it. The impartation you get from anybody, the first level of it, it's an impartation to die quickly. And hopefully, die quietly. One of my mentors was Arthur Burt, who was mentored by Smith Wigglesworth. Never let me forget it. And he used to say to me, Graham, die quietly. No one wants to hear you screaming. And I would write him pages and pages and pages of angst and stuff I was going through and the unfairness of this and I'm battling with that and so on. I would write like 10 handwritten pages. I would get a postcard by return of post in which the address was longer than the message. And one time the message was, Dear Graham, DQ, love Arthur. Die quietly. That was it.